Hello, my gorgeous Gemini, my gorgeous Gemini. This is me from my temporary location, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for September 2021. You know, this month is going to be so important when it comes to you having a really huge and very enormous success when it comes to your life. It's pretty much so to do with the actual return of something very significant, but most certainly it's to do with the actual dissatisfaction that you felt, you know, over the last, in particular, 12 months. You know, there was a lot of dissatisfaction that you felt because of one particular thing. Something was draining your energy like a big mama. Something was draining your energy like there is no tomorrow. And this is the element, this is the part of your life that I'm talking about, that I'm focusing on right now, because it's most certainly going to play an enormous, huge, powerful role. But most importantly, you shall be rewarded this September for a really, really, really hard work. Okay, and this is so significant because most certainly this is going to change your life, but it's also going to create the beginning of something very special on the 29th and the 30th of September 2021, because there is going to be the remarkable opportunity that you are going to have, which is going to surprise you, and that in itself is yet again going to take the things on the next level. Not only this is going to reflect on like your financial situation, your success, a reward, award type of thing, but then at the same time it's just also going to be very important when it comes to the actual significant person in your life. It's a lot to do with the reconnection, you know, something that was missing, it's emotionally gonna come back, and this is really going to shake up your world in the best possible way, because you are gonna make an important decision that is yet again going to take off in March 2022. This is going to be big, this is going to be important, this is going to be significant, because it's on one hand, September, the actual month, is going to open your eyes, but it's also going to help you to come out of yourself, and it's also at the end of the day going to provide you after September, you know, this is all going to lead, and it's going to provide you with the actual beautiful and rather important break that you are going to have. And look, I'm already going on October. What a strong significance this is going to be in the terms of connection. And why am I saying this? Why am I mentioned like a really important, like a break that you will have in October? Because that break is spiritually going to have a strong connection to September, but most importantly, that break is going to change your life, because you're going to have the biggest, the most powerful experience, spiritual experience of your life. You will understand you didn't understand before. You will come to terms with you had to come to terms for a while now, but you didn't, and this in itself is going to be remarkable, because it is going to bring that missing puzzle into your life. And once that missing puzzle comes into your life, everything is going to change, because you will know exactly where you belong. It's about the sense of belonging, but it's also about your own happiness and enjoying your own success. My name is Sasha Bonasin, and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Gemini, my gorgeous Gemini, and it's for September 2021. So this monthly horoscope tarot card focus is for you, my gorgeous Gemini, and it's for September 2021. Now, do you know what? Because this is about the missing part of you. This is about something very specific that was keep on bringing you down, but then at the same time, you know, now this is going to pave the road towards the success. You know, it's a lot to do with the worries. It's a lot to do with lots of energy that you have put into something, but it would just made you really, really uncertain. But then at the same time, this is bringing you the much needed, very important and powerful change into your life on the actual 8th of September. Now, specifically this stage, in between the 1st and the 8th of September, you are just going to have a really, really important news. This is to do with you. This is to do with your situation specifically, but this is also to do with like a hard work that I'm talking about and lots of hard times that you had lately, because lots of energy was drained, you know, out of you because of this. So now this is all about the actual really important shift in your life. Really important shift is going to happen in between the 1st and the 8th of September 2021, but specifically at the 8th of September 2021. This is when you're going to become aware of this important information. This is where you're going to become aware of your next step. At the same time, you need to remember not to block yourself down, not to slow yourself down by thinking negatively, because something is going to be triggered within you and something is going to bring like a negative essence into your life, and that you must not let to take over, because it's just going to kind of start draining your energy. So you have to think optimistically, because this in itself is also going to be a sign that you are having a very powerful moment here, and in order to let yourself go, you need to just work a little bit harder. And if something doesn't seem like it's possible, most certainly the 17th of September, it's going to bring you a really important answer, and you will know that it's possible, because you will see something on the 17th of September and everything is going to be clear to you, and it is going to have a direct connection and correlation with everything that was happening right now. I repeat what I said at the beginning of this reading. You are going to be rewarded for your hard work, okay? So this is pretty much so to do with the very heavy karma that was draining so much energy out of you, and now that's slowly coming to your name because you're reaching a full circle. What else I was going to say to you, my gorgeous Gemini, when it comes to the actual 8th of September, on another hand, you know, please try to remember that, you know, you are gonna be rewarded, but at the same time, there is the certain part that you're gonna need to change. Something that you have been focusing towards, it's going to need a little bit of readjustment. Everything that I said so far, it's again, I know, it's just gonna need a little bit of readjustment here. It's like to do with a little bit of sacrifice, because there's a little element that you shouldn't really do anymore. It's to do with a certain success that you should abandon. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm talking about success and I'm talking about reward all this time, but there is a little element, a little part that is going to become obvious that it's time to actually abandon, because you have been abandoned. It slowly came to an end, and you will know exactly what this is, and I'm going to show you. You will know exactly what this is, this part of that you need to abandon, that you have been, you know, and as soon as you realize this, you see this, because it's going to bring you satisfaction, because this is all about the happiness and satisfaction. And I told you that it's all about you getting that important news. But at the same time, you know, you will see that this is so much more powerful. Your success, what I mentioned so far, is so much more significant than this little part that you will need to abandon. At that moment in time, when you become aware of your own success, I hope that this is not too confusing. At that moment in time, when you become aware of that success that I was talking about, something is going to become obvious. The certain element is slowly going to come to an end. Something that you have been waiting for, but you will know that it became so irrelevant with all this. So there is the certain thing that you're going to need to abandon, and that also, it's like kind of like it was connected, or you thought it was connected to the certain success, but it's also connected to most certainly, most likely to some other person as well. It's something that you have been patiently waiting for, but it's gonna just at this moment in time, it's gonna become insignificant. And this is very important for you to understand, because as soon as you do this, you're gonna do yourself such a great favor, because you will work with this karma, you will work with this energy, and most importantly, you will work with the karmic energy that is going to come to an end, and you're just going to speed up the process, and this is only gonna work so great for you, because at the same time, you know, this is all to do, not going to lead towards your own enlightenment. You know, when it comes to this is not only going to lead towards your own success and enlightenment and choosing and doing the right things, cutting things out of your life that no longer serve you, making that readjustment, making that sacrifice, realizing things for what they are. But this is also at the same time going to bring you really beautiful reward. You know, there is an amazing reward going to come out of it, you know, in time to come. Patience, patience, patience. At the same time, this means that you are going to plant a spiritual seed, something that is going to grow for a while, and by the time you come to the actual, you get to the actual May and June 2022, this is going to be absolutely enormous, and you will see a remarkable spiritual correlation and a connection with everything that was happening so far right now. You just need to give a credit to yourself, but at the same time, this is all leading towards an important change. I like this so much because, you know, this is about the balance returning into your life. This is about the strength returning into your life. This is about you having reward, but at the same time, you know, somebody else in your life is somebody very specific. It's going to be playing an important role. They will tell you something. They will give you an idea which is not going to make sense, but as the time goes by, this is constantly going to be on your mind, and this is something that is going to help you to grow, because that idea that you are going to have by the time you get to the actual 18th and 19th and the 20th of September 2021, that idea connected to somebody very important, it's going to inspire you like there is no tomorrow. But then again, you're going to find yourself in a rather confusing situation. You're going to find yourself like a little bit all around the place, which is going to lead towards your own hermit moment. Hermit moment is a big mama. You know that hermit moment, lots of people would think like, oh, so what? I'm going to be by myself, okay, on my own, blah, blah, blah. No, baby, no. The hermit moment is bringing you one of the most powerful times when it comes to your own spiritual enlightenment. When you understand what you don't understand, when you see what you don't normally see, when you connect what you don't normally connect, because the power comes from within, and it takes us somewhere completely different. So you can expect this powerful, absolutely remarkable hermit moment where you're going to find yourself like thinking, yeah, you do kind of feel like you want to be by yourself, you know, and it doesn't have a timing. Whether it's going to be 1 day, 2 days, whether it's going to be like 5 hours, 11 hours, you know, it really depends. But you are going to find yourself in this hermit moment, and something is going to be highlighted. Something is going to come to the surface through all this energy. Something is going to be answered to you. And that in itself is going to light you the way, and it's going to show you direction, and it's going to confirm that idea that I said. So things are going to be clear. And it's pretty much so going to kind of show you and the way, but also the fact that you need to be patient, and also the fact that you need to explore a very important and powerful area of your life. But at the same time, you need to give a credit to yourself, because you people are absolutely amazing. You're very creative, you're very powerful, but sometimes you kind of like get taken away by lots of energies around you that can be very, very heavy. And there's lots of that going on at the time, at this moment in time, you know, there's a lot of that going on. So you just need to remember to not to listen to too much of an advice from other people, because a lot is going to be going on. So you must not kind of be swept by that energy. And in order to kind of go against this energy, you just have to basically listen to your own intuition. And this is what this gorgeous hermit moment is actually going to do this for you. You just need to remember how powerful this is, because it's all about the confirmation, realization, very strong sense of the direction, but most importantly in your situation, confirmation, you know, powerful confirmation, and also what the next step is going to be. What do you need to be? You know, it's going to be kind of like completely, it's going to answer these things to you, especially when it comes to the actual staying committed to the task at hand, you know, as much as you possibly can. But also at the same time, you need to realize that you're going to have a moment when you're really kind of committed to the task at hand. You will be doing something And I'm talking about specifically like 18th, 19th, 20th, and the 21st of September. You will be doing something. You will be committed to something. So you will be doing something that you really love, that you really enjoy, but your energy is going to be very magnetic at this moment in time. So you're just suddenly going to start thinking about something that you haven't thought about. Suddenly it's going to come to you throughout this energy, very magnetically from the deepest parts of the universe. And this is going to be connected to the deepest parts of yourself. On one hand, very big answer is going to be answered to you, but then on another hand, you know, suddenly you will be inspired by something very specific, you know, and you're going to find an importance when it comes to the certain part of your life. Suddenly you will be drawn towards something that didn't have a significance, and now it's all going to make sense because it's going to inspire you like there is no tomorrow. On another hand, you just need to be careful on these days as well, you know, because I can see that somebody's like kind of like a maybe going to try to have like a little battle with you. Somebody's going to be very negative around you, like a maybe person who you know, or it's like a person whom you have not got like kind of certain karma until the end. So almost like you're gonna need to kind of like maybe prepare for this situation, you know, somebody on one hand like a little bit dishonest but ready to like argue about something, but then again you need to understand and you need to rise above the situation. Even if you don't understand, you know, this is just my little advice, you know, to you, but you just be prepared to it, you know, rise above the negativity, because this is absolutely not worth it, but it's going to seem like the worst of what it is. So be very, very careful, and if somebody sounds off to you in between the 18th, 19th and 21st of September until the end of that month, if somebody doesn't sound right to you, if somebody sounds like off to you, just pay attention to this person, because sadly, you know, you are going to have like some kind of answer when it comes to the specific question that you will have in your mind, and it's not going to be good, but at least you will know which people you should actually remove yourself from, and most importantly, which people you can trust or which people you can't trust, you know. Then on another hand, what else I was going to say, you know, just realize this, that there is also going to be like a little kind of like a an important message that you're gonna get on this day. And the message that you're going to get on this stage, you know, is just basically gonna kind of be connected to the spirit world. It's going to come from somebody who's in the spirit world, you know, somebody who used to be in your life, somebody who used to be really important in your life. But also on another hand, if you haven't lost anyone, or you're not aware of it, you know, maybe you were a little baby and you've lost that person, or it's just going to be like a spirit, an important spirit who is going to be passing by, who will want to kind of leave a message to you. And this in itself, it's not only on the 18th, 19th, 21st like of September, for example. This is again in between the 18th of September and the end of that month. You know, there is going to be the visit from the spirit that you're going to have, and that, you know, whether you know this spirit or not, this is somebody who used to be in your life, but that person is just going to make you feel so good. That spirit is going to make you feel so good. You will know the temperature is going to drop. Maybe you will smell the perfume that that person used to wear. Maybe you will hear something. Maybe you will kind of feel someone at the corner of your eye, and then you look and there is nobody there. It's like, no, baby, no, there is, you know, and you know that there is, you know. And maybe it's just going to be like maybe you will smell a certain tobacco, maybe you will smell a certain person. You will know that that person is there because it's somebody who used to be in your life. Or maybe it's just going to be the passing by spirit if you don't think it's like somebody who used to be in your life. But however, that person is going to have a mind-blowing message for you. Or maybe something is just going to fall, but it's going to make you feel so good. You will be able to connect the dots. You will be able to know why this person is here. The spirits, they come when they want to come, when they have a very important message, but this is going to be special. This is going to be sacred. This is going to make you feel so good because of something that you've done. This is going to make you feel so remarkable because of something that you've done. This is going to make you feel so brilliant for some kind of success. It's going to reflect on your self-esteem. It's going to make you feel so much better, and it's going to bring you something that was missing in your life. You will be able to connect the dots, but above all, it's going to make you feel so good. And at the same time, that is going to kind of confirm things to you and give you such a wonderful, mind-blowing spiritual power when you need it the most. It's going to bring you the strength, but also at the same time, you know, not only the strength, but the great strength, you know, but at the same time, this is going to enhance your power. This is going to confirm something so important to you that not that long ago, you know, things that you have been working on, things that you have been doing, things that you have been trying to achieve. Now, this is just going to be some kind of very personal message to you. Maybe lots of people wouldn't even understand this, but you, my gorgeous Gemini, most certainly are going to. This is remarkable, and it's also over the last 19 months. That person is connected to number 19 and 32, 33, but at the same time, over the last 19 months, you know, there was a lot that was going on, like, oh my God, in your life, not only when it comes to work and career and finances, for example, but also when it comes to your emotions. You know, this person is going to have two messages for you about your emotions, that you're doing the right things, maybe the lover you have and things like that. But on another hand, when it comes to the work and the great achievement and success, this is brilliant, okay? And also, most importantly, like now, by the time you get to the actual 28th, 29th, and the 30th of September, it's the vision that you are going to have that is actually going to be connected to this. So this vision, it's not going to be almost immediately and obviously connected to the spirit, but you will see later on that there is such a strong, absolutely mind-blowing correlation that you are going to have. It's, oh my God, this is so deep, my gorgeous Gemininis, and there is so much going to be answered to you, you know. Where there was a light, there is going to be light. When there was no way, there is going to be way. Where there was no path, there's going to be path. But most importantly, you need to give a credit to yourself, because you are an incredible person. You're incredible people. In general, you're very kind of like your energy is undeniable. You're very kind of inspiring in so many different ways. So you just need to realize this, and most importantly, give a credit to yourself as well. Also, when it comes to the actual 30th of September, you know, you need to kind of realize there is some kind of devil, sadly, that is going to become over there. You're going to become aware of the certain devil, and this is big, bloody MF devil, you know. This is big devil, and I don't like it. And I say this because it's no one to do with you, but it's to do with somebody who, like, lots of people know, maybe somebody that lots of people are aware of, somebody that lots of people are watching, like, and things like that. This is to do with a certain devil that many people are kind of aware of, but to you, for some reason, this is going to mean to you so much, because you know, something really ludicrous you're going to become aware of. And what does this have to do with you? Because it's all about the confirmation, and it's all about the recent adjustments and sacrifice that you made, that maybe people would think like, again, what have you done? Why did you do this? And now this is going to mean to you so much, because that devil is going to become even more obvious, and this to you is going to mean so much, because it's going to reflect on your own strength. But then on another hand, it's just going to confirm to you exactly what sacrifice you need to make in your life. And that in itself, as soon as you start focusing on it, you will see that karmically something came to an end, some kind of oppression in your life, something that became very heavy on your back. And this happens when the karma comes to an end. So you will realize what kind of what brought you so much sorrow into your life, what brought you so much negativity into your life. And you will see it's going to be actually a wonderful moment, because this is all about the confirmation, you removing yourself from like a devilish kind of person or devilish people, by at the same time trusting yourself, having the biggest confirmation on your life, it's going to lead towards the biggest realization of your life, that you reach the full circle. You're an amazing person. You will become aware of your own psychic feeling and aware of your own third psychic eye, how powerful you are. But above all, you will see that you reach the full circle when it comes to like a very heavy karma. And after that moment, you know, things that created sorrow into your life, sorrow, lots of sorrow, negativity, you will see that this is all very much so connected to it. So now pretty much so you are going on the next steps towards towards your own perfection. I really like it because it's the idea that you are going to have on the very first day of September. It's going to change your life yet again. You know it's going to take time until you actually do this, until this manifests, until this happens, but you will realize how important people in your lives are, how much they need to you. But also, you know, it's all about the beginning, it's all about the new start, it's all about a new inspiration. Yet again, this is going to change your life. On one hand, you're not going to need to give so much energy of yours away, but on another hand, this is going to help you so much to express yourself. Please pay attention to what this inspiration on the 30th of September is going to be. It could be 29th and the 30th of September. Both these days are going to be uniquely important, but also when it comes to the 1st of October, this is going to have a very strong beginning connected to it. You're going to step into something, you're going to start something without even realizing, and it's going to be so interesting later on when you realize, oh my God, this all made sense. This was all connected like there is no tomorrow. So please, please, please pay attention to what this inspiration is on the 29th and the 30th of September, because this is going to change your life. This is going to help you to spread your wings. This is going to help you to jump like 7 points. This is going to reflect on your own spiritual journey. This is going to bring you the biggest reward of your life. This is going to bring you satisfaction. This is going to bring you excitement. This is going to bring you happiness. You just have to trust yourself so much, because this is going to be one of the most powerful times of your life, my gorgeous Gemininis. Indeed, things are finally going to start moving on for you, but as well, don't forget how important the actual balance is in your life. Don't forget to reward yourself. Don't forget to kind of meditate. And especially when it comes to the actual last part of September, like the last 7 days, my Lord, it's all about meditation. It's all about connection. It's all about reconnection with your own spirituality. When I say meditation, you know, some people think about spirituality. Some people think about praying, you know, and it's also like pretty much so very strong time when it comes to the actual connection and reconnection with the nature. You know, hugging the tree, it's immediately going to rejuvenate you. Going in the water, into the lake, into the sea, it's immediately going to rejuvenate you. Touching the ground is immediately going to rejuvenate you. But it's not only about rejuvenation, it's about re-energizing you, but also it's about paying attention to the ideas that you are having at the same time. It's sacred, sacred, sacred indeed. There is a lot gonna come to you, and that's why I say to taking care of you is like more important now than ever. Okay, so now my gorgeous Gemini, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are actually in relationship. You know, this is important month. Things are getting together. Something is going to be sorted. Maybe, something is going to get sorted. Maybe, it's to do with like a problem, it's to do with the negativity, it's to do with something like maybe that caused blockage in between you and somebody else. So I see here that you, my gorgeous Gemini, had some kind of blockage when it comes to you and when it comes to your partner, and you have to be honest with yourself, because maybe you're just like basically meant to be together. You know, you are meant to be, there is a very strong karma and very strong spiritual journey that you need to fulfill together. And I think that I'm not saying this to you now, the first time you hear this. I'm just saying basically that this is something that you're both going to become aware of. And in particular, pay attention to the actual 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and until the end of that month. There is a lot that is going to be happening, and you will see and you will realize how much you're actually meant to be together. And also something very specific is going to take place, and you will realize something very sacred about your own relationships. Something amazing is going to happen, and you will want to kind of work on things, but most importantly, something massive, enormous is going to happen, and you will want to take your relationship on the whole next level. It's just two people realizing that they're actually meant to be together. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to stress, how important this actually is. Now, when it comes to those of you, my gorgeous Gemininis, who are actually single and ready to mingy, single and ready to mingle, you know, you just have to work a little bit more, I'm afraid. You just have to work a little bit more, I'm afraid. You know, this is so important to say. I do not see that somebody coming into your life this month and changing your life, you know, no baby, no. But it's working that moment, what I said, you know, before, it's like you almost like kind of need to realize what is actually making you feel like you're in a self-imposed prison. This is so important because you're gonna realize what came to an end, and as soon as you realize what change you need to make, you will realize that this was like kind of creating self-imposed prison. You will also realize the importance of your own power, of your own thinking, of your own imagination, of your own energy, and that in itself is going to be a driving force because it's going to make you to kind of start changing your life, and that is also going to make you to kind of like make one of the most important decisions. And I'm talking about those of you that are single indeed. So that is going to make you to kind of make a adjustment, which is going to be connected to the little journey that you're going to make. And now that journey that you're going to make, I'm talking about you changing things, you starting something new, you're starting something important, you're starting something so significant throughout your own great strength, something that you love doing and something that maybe you didn't do for a while. So this is going to help you to reconnect with yourself, but most importantly, it's going to put you on a path with somebody very, very special indeed. That person that is going to walk into your life, it's going to walk into your life in October and November, are very powerful when it comes to that, okay? October and November. But now September is going to play a massive role. So I'm not saying that it's going to happen that you're going to meet the love of your life in September. No, baby, no. But the change that you make, the path that you're going to find yourself, it's going to give you the answer already where this person and how this person is going to walk into your life. And it's not going to be that long. And it's most certainly going to change everything in the best possible way. And you will see exactly what I mean. Okay, and when it comes to the actual crystals this month, my gorgeous Geminini, I highly suggest you to get this gorgeous chakra pendant. Absolutely beautiful, one of my most powerful and one of my most popular crystals, pendants. I didn't have this in the stock for a while, but now it's back and they are amazing, because I want to say that energetically this gorgeous chakra pendant is going to be super significant for you when it comes to September, October, November and December. Every single time when you feel a little bit low, every single time when you feel a little bit down, every single time when you feel confused, every single time when you feel a little bit spaced out, every single time when you feel like kind of undecisive, because the energy is going to be really strong within the next few months, and this is how it can reflect on us, you know. And this is brilliant because on one hand it's one of the most powerful combination of crystals that you can wear when it comes to motivation and inspiration, but on another hand it protects you and also helps you to keep your feet on the ground, and that means that you do not lose that sense of direction. And at the time when you get like really kind of like undecisive and uncertain, this really kind of helps you, you know, to keep your head up and to stay on your own path. Very important indeed. This gorgeous chakra pendant comes with a sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel, my gorgeous Gemininis. Indeed, I have to say this, it's important. Okay, my gorgeous Geminini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love you all so much. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Mwah. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you, Geminini. Bye.